Week in Review. Here are this week's major stories. Gibson Kincaid has been announced as the winner of the Alliance presidential election, and will continue serving as president of the Alliance. Kincaid obtained a small majority of the public vote, defeating Councillor Elijah Begg. Prime Minister Redmond Mahone said the Alliance Assembly was still debating Kincaid's proposal to imbue the presidential role with executive powers. An attempt by armed intruders to access Phoenix Base in the Mean System, home of the engineer Antar, has been foiled. Ramtar said he believed the thwarted raid was an attempt to steal research data or samples of Guardian technology. In other news, the Federal Security Service has targeted the Mars Tribune as part of its investigation into robots carrying concealed surveillance programs. The development follows news that several of those found to be in possession of spy robots were the subject of incriminating articles published by the Tribune. The conglomerate that owns the Mars Tribune has challenged any suggestion of wrongdoing. Billionaire businessman Zachary Rackham has been targeted by a highly sophisticated hack that withdrew 1 billion credits from his personal account. Rackham Capital Investments confirmed that the criminals left a message encoded in Rackham's account, "The collective plays to win." It has been speculated that the hack was intended to reclaim the billion credit prize that Rackham won in the Federal Grand Lottery. Meanwhile, the Palin Institute has announced a new research program designed to discern the motives behind the THARCOID's unrelenting aggression. The Institute has asked the galactic community to contribute THARCOID research material to the campaign. Finally, the Close Encounters Corps has announced that its appeal for commodities has reached a successful conclusion, having received an overwhelming response from the galactic community. The materials delivered to Crown Prospect over the past week will allow the construction of a scientific megaship to research the nebula surrounding the BD-12-1172 system. And those are the main stories this week. Mars Tribune linked to spy robots. The Federal Security Service has targeted the Mars Tribune as part of its investigation into robots carrying concealed surveillance programs. Lieutenant Inspector Ramesh Thorne made this statement. The personal robots of former Congressman Morgan Unwin and actor Thomas Turai were found to contain surveillance programs. In recent weeks, both were the subject of incriminating articles published exclusively in the Mars Tribune. Public relations guru Anya Blackriver, also the owner of a spy robot, was recently exposed by the Tribune for concealing various scandals on behalf of her celebrity clients. In fact, all the owners of affected robots live in the Sol system, which is the focus of the Tribune's journalism. We are therefore interviewing Tribune staff to establish if they used these robots to gather private data in order to obtain material for exclusive stories. Legal representatives of the Cordova Group, the conglomerate that owns the Mars Tribune, have challenged the FSS for making libelous and baseless accusations. Raid on Phoenix Base. An attempt by armed intruders to access Phoenix Base in the Mean System has been foiled. The base is the home of engineer Antar. Security Chief Harper Vargas gave this report. Defensive systems alerted us to a small group of intruders who had breached the base's perimeter. Our teams engaged them in combat and forced them back to a waiting ship. Unfortunately, we were unable to identify the ship or prevent it from escaping. During the incursion, the intruders used explosives to sabotage the base's power network. Fortunately, the base remains operational. Rantar told the media, "I believe this was an attempt to steal research data or samples of Guardian technology, the implications of which are most disturbing. Although the attempt failed, it has disrupted my important research." Close Encounters Corps initiative concludes. The Close Encounters Corps has announced that its appeal for commodities has reached a successful conclusion, having received an overwhelming response from the galactic community. A huge number of muon images were delivered to Crown Prospect over the past week. These will allow the construction of a scientific megaship to research the nebula surrounding the BD-12-1172 system. With the initiative at an end, Admiral Anton Verne of the Close Encounters Corps issued the following statement. "I am grateful for the professionalism displayed by the pilots who took part in this project, and thank them on behalf of our researchers. New horizons and new worlds await us. Pilots who contributed to the initiative can now collect their rewards from Crown Prospect, in the Kagatsuchi system."
Okay, I think we're live. Hello, everybody. Mr. Moo here in the cockpit, here in Elite Dangerous, and not quite ready to go in the cockpit just yet. I'm healthy. Doing all right. Hope everybody's having a good time. Thank you all for coming out. Good afternoon to Vox. Who else we got here? We got Sanson, Sniperman, Aaron Duran, Terlock. Let's see here. That looks like everybody, as well as the Mighty Hankbot. And there's Vox. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing all right. Let's see here. Oh, guess my microphone is... I got visible microphone now. I've been playing around with the camera a little bit, you know. Play here and there. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be playing around with some new ship designs. Or, well... an old ship design that I've decided to completely flip around and change. You know, have some fun. Experiment around a little bit with the VR as well. Also, we need some shout-outs. Woke up just in time for the stream. Excellent! Glad to hear it. Alright, what do we got here? We got some shout-outs need to be shouted out here. Let's see here. Kruva, thank you so much for following. Alien Nation 13. Let's see here. Live Invigas J and Sir Garrick. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Hope you enjoy your stay. So yeah. And apologies, I know I haven't been on much lately. This is a rough time of year. I'm just some real talk. For some reason, October has always been a cursed month for me. October seems to be the month where a lot of people die. Just family stuff. Nothing's happened this year, but after a while it kind of grinds on and on. It just gets harder and harder to get up out of bed until, you know, November. That said, let's, you know, knock on wood. No troubles going on this time around. Just, it's a little hard to fight. Plus, I mean, you know, being sick didn't help. So, all of that said, let's get strapped in. Let's get set up here. Just give me a moment. Let's head back into the editor for a moment. Need to activate this real quick. There we go. Alright, let's see here. That's not right. That ain't right. That's better. Alright. First weekend in November makes it much easier to get out of bed. Yeah, it really does. Okay, set that up properly. Okay.
Buddy?
Oh, it's you.
Holy crap, 5 months.
Terlock, thank you so much. So months? Yes, 5 months. Holy damn, thank you so much for that. Okay, let's get properly set up here. Alright. Come on. Alright. Usually I've got my... There we go. Usually I've got a camera on board. It's not a perfect camera, but I can usually see what I'm setting up. This time the camera didn't kick in. Alright, close that. Immediately go back to headset so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, there. Perfect. Alright. I can see chat. Just picturing the Monolith music from 2001 right now. Wouldn't be wrong. Okay. Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Alright, I got Alex with me. I got Hank. Hopefully things aren't too bad here. Paste. Well, that's a little out of my way, but ah well. Not quite where I wanted to go, but we'll work with it. Lights on?
On.
All right. Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
And free and clear. So like I was saying, I had some ideas on what to do with this ship. So I got to thinking last night, playing around, and I realized I was not really enjoying the Lakon Crusader. Just couldn't do it. It wasn't working for me. It wasn't flying well. Also, I think I'm in the wrong 3D settings. Oh well, get that taken care of in a moment. But no, the Crusader, I wasn't feeling it. I had so much better performance out of
Course adjustment.
so many better ships. So I took the theory of the Taurus, and I am now applying
Maximum
it
velocity
to
engaged.
the Shockwave. But that means I got to do a little bit of playing around and get up the
Key systems are at optimum levels.
get
Ready
the
to commence.
what am I trying to say here? Get a little bit of modification done on one last gun. Sanson, haven't reinstalled voice attack packs yet. Got an email from HCS. There's a big update coming. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, given they've had to completely reconfigure everything for the next update coming up. Actually, let's see if we can... Menu. Menu. There we go. Come on. Alright, no, that's much better, actually, visually. Let's see here, my dragon... Nope, FPS looks good. I think we're set. The Crusader, like the Challenger, a puzzle it's probably not worth it to solve. Anything either ship does can be accomplished by the crate, and the crate has more uses. Yeah, Terralock, that's what I'm running into now. I'm taking this crate...
System.
So, based on the numbers I ran on Coriolis, I was getting something like a 50% DPS boost over the Taurus. So, we may be turning this into a new bounty hunter. You know,
Scanning for
for
anomalies.
fun.
None detected.
Aaron Duran, yep, with frags. The only thing this thing is missing... Okay, so, if you type in ! ships, you should see my current configuration on this sucker. Commander Varad, 07, how you doing? And we're overshooting. Come on, bring it around. There we go. 3/4 impulse. 3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse.
Gret, greetings. How you doing? And if you wonder why I keep glancing up, that's where I've got my my chat box over there. Falcon to Lacey, Kilo, Yankee, Lima, request docking clearance.
Initiating.
For access, please land on pad 38.
Copy tower, pad 38. Gear down.
Down and locked.
A little bit of a bounce.
Solid contact.
Oh, let's see here. Still stuck on the event horizon of Black Ops 4. Damn gravity well. Oh yeah, Aaron Duran, the screening shell will decrease reload time, and you can use it to shoot down incoming ordnance. Okay, so I need 3 arsenic. There we go. And I'll just take, I got a lot of technetium. There we go. We're good to go. Set a course for Todd McQuinn. Set a course for Todd McQuinn. Really? Set a course for Todd the Blaster McQuinn.
Displaying map.
Oh my god.
Course locked.
It's like we got the fuel for it. Let's ride. Make sure I don't bash the microphone here when I'm feeling around the headset. Gear up.
Gear up.
Detach confirmed. Observe queuing system when exiting the station.
Yep, queuing system observed and ignored. Ferox, hello there. How you doing? Hopefully you had a good weekend. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend, not just you.
Till next time, Commander.
How very Ghost in the Shell today? Yeah.
Kids these days in their crazy language, am I right?
Oh, Hardcore, thank you so much for the host. Greatly appreciated.
Jumping to next system. Jumping to next system.
What are we up to today? Oh, we are playing around a little bit. Wonder why Alex just had a hiccup, though. We are taking the shockwave,
Stand by.
and we're applying something a little bit more aggressive to its weapon loadout. Just slightly. Something a little bit more fun for people to, you know, play around with. Anyone else trying the Mega Billions this week? I will admit, Yes. Yes, I am. FARRAGUT. 6 jumps? Not bad. Yeah, a billion bucks, I could do a few things with $1 billion.
Adjusting for jump.
Mega miles? What's this? Money, dear boy.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
I would sleep for a year, like a whole year. Well, that's better than doing a gallon of acid, like from a milk jug. Is it me, or should the design of the Vive have the display flip up so you don't have to move the entire headset to peek out? Well, there is a camera built in. Unfortunately, it's not quite... doesn't quite want to play with me today. But, yeah, the Vive should have a flip-up visor.
Velocity.
Unfortunately, it does not. But this was apparently the most glasses-friendly of the VR headsets, so...
Hyperspace. Checking system.
This is what I went with.
Complete.
Drigtall 07. All these squares make a circle. There is a hole near the nose. Kinda, sorta. I just gotta look up here, and then you get a nice little examination of whether or not I've trimmed my nose. So no, I wanted something that gave me the same... What I wanted with the
Interstellar
Crusader
travel
was
engaged.
a party bus, basically. Go into the rings, you know, have some friends on board in the
Hull
left and
integrity
right
is within
seats,
limits. All
launch
other
some
systems are
fighters,
normal
have some
level.
fun. Unfortunately, the Crusader for me was not fun. Kind of wallowed around, it wasn't very fast, the shields weren't great. I mean, I like hybrid builds, but if I'm going to have to pick between shields or hull, I will take shields. 3 more jumps. Fuel is that. Hopefully. Hopefully. Keep trying to zero the throttle watching me jump. Oh, yeah. The Panther Clipper
Friendship
party
drive
build.
now
Oh, that'd be all
engaged.
kinds of
No
fun.
anomalies detected.
But we're gonna get the Panther Clipper right around the time we find Raxla,
Hull
I
integrity is
think.
within limits. All other systems are at normal levels.
Drigtall, sorry, I don't mean to be negative. The stream keeps lagging. Let me take a quick look here when we jump. There was a slight drop. It went to 55 FPS for a moment. $49. Okay, yeah, it's when I jump. There appears to be some lag there, kicks in for a
Hull
moment.
integrity is within limits. All other systems are now at normal levels. Warning.
Nah, I got 13 light years, I can pull this off. Got fiber optics, so a bit strange. I am playing game, though. That, possibly? And if it starts getting really distracting, let me know. And, you know, We'll go back to normal pancake vision. I just wanted to test this out. It's been a while.
Engaged. No anomalies detected.
I got Niao to test and try out VR last night, and she was like, "Oh my god, this is awesome!"
Readying for exit.
Yeah, it is. Just an Easter egg for the stream, meant to make us all lose our brains for a bit. Yep. Yeah, so the last time Niao tried it, she was only just in the hangar. Nothing major there. This time around, she put on the headset, and what happened was I took the keyboard and pulled the ship up into the main bay, you know, out in the open of the station we were in. Well, she liked that. She's like, "Can I fly it? Can I fly it? Can I fly it?" I'm like, "Okay." No crashes. Nothing bad there, which is good. You know, one of these days I'm actually going to catch up to this. There we go. Drigtall lurk, see if it sorts itself out, just catching a word here. Oh! Okay, that one I'm not sure about. If, yeah, let anybody else know if I'm, if my voice is actually hitching and chugging. That's no good. I thought you meant just little frame rate, drops here and there. Yeah, for a highly combat-capable ship, the crate's overall gas tank range is stellar. Oh, it's amazing. Alright. Okay, good. Good. I mean, not good for Drigtall, but I'm glad nobody else is running into that trouble. The thing that really got Niao the most when she was trying VR was, well, one, Lakon cockpits, or Lakon-style cockpits. I know that this is a Falcon de Lacy. But also, she completed her first hyperspace jump and saw the star. And she just stopped talking. It was like, Budman 07, long time no see, how you doing? I'm sure we all have issues, just not streaming ones. Yeah. Local gravity 0.37 G. I should be able to put this thing down without too much horror. I need a grid resistor.
Falcon Delacy Kilo Yankee Lima. Automated flight control protocol initiated.
Engines.
Submit a request prior to landing.
Falcon de Lacy, Kilo, Yankee, Lima, request docking clearance.
Requesting docking permission.
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 04.
Copy, tower. Ah, overshot by 10 meters. Almost.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured.
Closest trader is all the way up near Shinrarta. Yep, time to lay hands on an Asp Explorer. Let's see here. On a brighter note, they're laying fiber down my road. Oh, you lucky, lucky guy. All right, Todd, we gotta talk. No, first I gotta gas up. And there we go, the missing piece. So this does not have the drag rounds of the Taurus. However, given its speed, maneuverability, and overall firepower, doesn't really need it. Also doesn't have the feedback cascade of the Taurus, but again, it doesn't really need it. Set a course for home.
Displaying map. Course locked. Stand by.
Galaxy map.
Displaying map.
Wait a minute, was that showing that I couldn't make it? Yeah, I can't make that. Interesting. Set a course for bookmark 3.
Displaying map. Course locked. Stand
Let's see
by.
if I can get that. Alright, I can make it there. Just got permission to link. Yeah, go ahead, Hardcore. Just got reverb cascade in my torps. Since I'm in VR and I can't really manipulate the chat very much, I've opened up link permissions right now. Just got reverb cascade in my torps, ready to do lots of damage. They're good. They're good. Just keep in mind that the higher the integrity of module, the more torpedoes you got to hit something with. So something like a Class 6 shield generator running grade 5 thermal resist or something, you're going to need, I believe, 8 torpedoes. Sansa and I were running numbers on that. Gear up.
Retracting landing gear.
Departure authorized. Automated flight control protocol now offline. Thank you, Commander.
Jumping to next system.
And there I go, hitting the microphone. Doing all this blind.
Temperatures are at an acceptable level.
Oh, you're fine. You got 19% to play with. Apparently the electricals in this ship were made by Lucas, though, based on the amount of smoke coming out. Come on. There we go. Ray, 07, how you doing?
Course adjustment. Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are now at normal levels.
Falcon DeLacy doesn't use UL-listed cabling. On the other hand, it's real easy to get access to. I guess. Recovering from whatever bug you gave me. You know what? I was hoping... You see, the prayer I gave was, Dear God, please give me the ability to punch somebody over TCP/IP. Not make somebody sick over TCP/IP. Turns out you gotta be kind of specific with these prayers, apparently. Like dealing with a damn genie. Monkey paw. Yeah, pretty much. The FARRAGUT contains potassium benzoate. That's bad. Yeah, classic paperwork mix-up. Solidaire, hello. Welcome aboard.
Frameshift now engaged. Hyperspace, checking systems.
What in the absolute hell am I doing here? I don't remember ordering a boost. Oh my god, we're getting raided from Malik. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Fight them back, crew. Fight them back with spaceship moves. Fight them back with anything. Oh, welcome aboard, everybody. Malik, how was stuff? How was Beat Saber? Congrats on the continuing progress in expert level. Vox, you're on my side. You can't be wooing.
Temperatures are at an acceptable level.
Oh, but hello everybody, welcome to the show. Just playing around a little bit because I do not fly the crate nearly enough. Glad I was able to finish some of the songs at that level. Yeah, I said moo. Moo, 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 moo. Yes, I am Mr. Moo. From Iowa, raised on a farm, now I work in outer space. There's a few other reasons, but yeah, Moo is... yeah. Moo is a very multi-purpose word. And Sov Paradox, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Kirov099, thank you as well.
None detected.
Welcome aboard. Hope you enjoy the stay, and yeah, you know, pull up a seat by the crazy. It's kept us warm. But yes, my little mascot, that's Mr. Hugs. He's a Hugs Bison. Yeah, forget the 10 or so other streams where he flew pretty much just the crate. No. Okay, I fly a crate if I need a medium distance ship. This time I'm actually flying it for fighting things. A 50% boost in DPS over the Taurus, that convinced me to give this a little bit more of a shot at assassinations. So to speak.
Autopilot disengaged.
My calculations are correct. With this level of firepower, I ought to be able to turn most ships into something like a titanium duranium smoothie in a very small number of shots. Amped Cubus, pew pew pew, more like kaboom boom boom. At least, if I got my numbers right. If not, this is going to be a very, very disappointing build. Fear will keep the systems in line. Terlock or Tarkin? Having a little bit of... Not giving up my shot? Oh no, I'm handing them out. I'm handing them out to anybody who wants them. And here I go, because this system is very interesting. There are actually no bodies other than the primary star, another star at 70,000 light seconds, and the station. Which I gotta keep reminding myself to actually slow down. Actually, no, the power to destroy a planet is actually pretty impressive compared to the Force. Let's be honest. I mean, Tarkin cracked a planet like an egg. Vader simulated a guy eating too fast. Falcon to Lacey, Kilo, Yankee, Lima, request docking clearance.
Requesting.
Looking at chat too much. Copy tower. 4-5. Gear down.
Gear down and slowing. The ship is yours to dock.
Alright, a little bit of gas in the tank, and I think we're set.
Docking complete. Engaging docking restraints. Good to have you with us, Commander.
Hyperspace railgun. Ah, the Galaxy gun, I remember that. It's no moon, that's an increasingly overused plot device. One of my favorite things out of the old Star Wars Legends novels was some Imperial Admiral, this was during the Yuuzhan Vong stories, some Imperial Admiral saying, you know, this is how the Emperor would have handled the Vong invasion. And Han proceeds to shoot her down mercilessly. Like, no, he wouldn't have used tactics, he would have built another super weapon. And you know what? It wouldn't have worked. They'd have spent quadrillions of credits, quadrillions of man-hours, given it some stupid name like the Galaxy Colossus or the Cosmic Destructor or the Nose Hair of Palpatine, and then it wouldn't have worked. Because some hotshot pilot would have popped a torpedo down the one vent somebody forgot to bolt down, and it would have turned into a very small stellar nebula. Wookiee hours, droid hours, man hours. The Emperor wasn't particular about where he got his slaves. Gear up.
Gear coming up.
So this isn't going to be the most profitable assassination I've ever pulled off, but... Whoop, somebody's having a bad day. Nope, not my circus, not my monkeys.
You have left the no-fire zone. Be careful out there, Commander.
They generally work once. Okay, yes. Yeah, but so is Wookiee having your, you know, ripping arms off.
Leaving system.
The KOTOR 2 weapon that could strip the Force from planets, if I remember right. Oh, yeah. They actually semi-canonized that. Scan the system.
Completing system scan. Stand by. Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
Thank you.
Incoming mission critical.
You're welcome, Commander.
Alright, where's our friend at? Planet 9. Can I just say this is a very compact star system if Planet 9 is at 2,800 light seconds? Lack of fuel scoop is disturbing. It's a crate. This thing sips gas. When did I become an Imperial apologist? I don't know, but you might want to consult somebody about that. Hope we see more of Tython since the Bendu talked about Ashla and Bogan. That's true, and there was also Ashla and Bogan mentioned in the Mortis arc in Clone Wars. Now, who are you? Are you rolling around on me? Maybe. Ooh, maybe it's the keelback. If I get pirated by a keelback, I'll be a very, very happy moo. Go take a holiday in Whangariteri, luxurious space Australia. Only if there's Space Brisbane. Go Space Broncos. Without any of the spiders that you know. Ah, Elite, someday I'll get back into it. Well, there's some, not we, but there are some very, very significant updates planned within the next month or so. Oh, hi there. Seabird. Seabird crash. Crash, bird. Crash. Balance. Come here, you. We'll joust. You didn't need those anyway, right? Goodbye.
Phenomenal.
Eh. So I'm liking the build so far. The frag cannons should sound a lot beefier. They're kind of pathetic sounding. I don't give a damn how it sounds. The results are beefy enough. Oh, hey. Bet I know who this guy is. Maybe not. Should sound more like the shotgun from Halo 1. I can see that. But no, I'm more of a results-oriented kind of guy, so... I mean, these things could play the My Little Pony theme every time I pull the trigger, and I wouldn't mind at all. Actually, I take that back. These things could play like... I don't know. Well, I was about to say something like Gilbert Gottfried's voice, or, you know, something like that, but then I realized, no, I do have limits. I swear to Jeebus, I'm gonna have a Yosemite Sam moment if I need to get any more stuff from Liz. Barney, okay, there you go. Threat level 3. Well, this will be quick. Playing real planetary ELF and VLF recordings. Oh, yeah, that'll be neat.
Commander, what are your orders?
Hey, how you doing? Oop, you're being naughty. Moose bang. Yeah, I should have pulled the trigger more on that, but... Whoop. Well, he's got some armor, I'll give him that. There. Knock it off.
Incoming mission critical message.
Yeah, assault ships are always tanky, but that just means a couple more passes. I have many things.
Target shields offline.
No, that wasn't going to hit at all.
Under attack.
Okay. I mean, if you wanted to commit suicide, there's always just flying into the star. Found the frag build works better on the larger ships. Small ones don't have enough pellets fast enough. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not so much the size of the ship as just the size of the guns, and with triple large hardpoints, the crate qualifies. Yep, just had to end it. Bad deal.
Frameshift
I
now
have
engaged.
many things. A best friend who's a turtle, an island, chlamydia. This is not one of them.
Safety protocols for exit.
Oh, that amuses me way too much. A crate with all pacifiers? Possible. And then you could stick like target lock breaker and dispersal pattern plasmas down below. Ammunition ain't doing too bad on this, actually. 3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse engaged.
Life is complete with these sounds. Glad to Glad you like it, Sniper.
That's all you got? Cheap trick and a cheesy one-liner?
Sweetheart, that could be the name of my autobiography.
There are many lines I steal, and I have no shame over it. Nope, looks like just a nice simple approach, get paid, and then we will take a look at the Hazres in Narver. See what that gives us.
Bye-bye, boys!
Have fun storming the castle!
Think it'll work?
Bye-bye!
Nonsense. No miracle required. I make my own miracles. We tossed the shame out for extra jump range. It's true, it was weighing me down. Gear down.
Lowering gear.
Well, I was only 3 meters off this time. Thereabouts.
Confirmed contact, ground crew dispatched. You are most welcome, Commander.
I need the rep.
Incoming message.
I've got plenty of that. Take the cash. And that's the last time we're assassinating deserters. Pirate Lord, kill all around. Points for the name. Terrorist leader. Don't have the rep for it. Set a course for home.
Displaying map.
Still cabling all over the pads? Yeah.
Course locked.
That's alright, there's cabling all over me, too. Gotta figure out a better way to get that organized.
Kids these days in their crazy language, am I right?
Let's see here. Alric Van Velsor, thank you so much for the host. Greatly appreciated. Yes, I'm leaving the station right now. Estimated Profit, hello! And Alric, finally! Whoop! Watch out for him. Someone playing VR Elite to host. Really, give a look to Malik VR. And if anybody in the, drape the cables from the ceiling. Also, I just tried to look up at the ceiling and forgot I was wearing a headset for a moment. But no, seriously, Alric, give a look to Malik VR as well. Because he is amazing. He's the one who inspired me to do a little bit more of this. Northema, thank you so much for the 100 bits. And also,
This
Alric,
message is irrelevant!
thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Yeah, I use his voice attack profile too. I mix it up. I've got like a Frankenstein build on my voice attack, on my sticks. This thing is just honestly, the crate should be my spirit animal because everything else in my setup is a kludge. Why not that?
Key systems are at optimum levels, ready.
But no, he inspired me to get back into VR streaming.
Commander, what are your orders?
My orders. Find me a Hazres. Let's see, your estimated profit. Can't get Twitch to stream any streamer, either on browser or on phone. Oh dear. My spirit animal is the Hound from Game of Thrones. That would do it. Tried the other day. Let's see here. Set up a cycle subsystem command. Feel pretty proud about it. Yeah, well done. Tried it the other day. Couldn't get the chat window to work. Twitch streaming setup is a nightmare. Yeah, I'm using, what am I using? Overdrop, along with the Streamlabs chatbot window, which I've got set up over in the corner over here, so it's not always intruding on my field of view. I can usually see when somebody updates it peripherally, then I glance up and over, and there we go. If I'd been smart, I would have set it up so it was facing the camera. We'll work on that next time. Also, I can feel something trying to nuzzle the back of my leg. I'm assuming that's a Hank. So he's trying to fly my ship right... Hank! Yeah, my cat is trying to fly my ship right now. Take care, Sniper. Thanks for stopping by. We'll play around with this a little bit later. Alright, love, out the door you go.
Copy, Commander. Initiating telepresence now. Ready and waiting, Commander.
Hank's got this, yeah. Moo and smart used in the same sentence? Well, there is a modifying, word in there somewhere. Usually not. Hi there. Oh dear. Attack mode.
Engage when ready.
Affirmative, Commander.
You got this, love? Oh, you got this.
Phenomenal.
Hostile inbound. All targets destroyed. We're in the clear, Commander.
Alright, he's clean. Misery. Good name for a mining ship. I approve. Do not, I repeat, do not let Hank fly. Yeah, he's no good on flying. Good co-pilot. Lousy primary. Oh, hi there. Challenger, huh? Target power plant.
Lock target.
Enemy is eliminated, Commander.
Yeah, mine can target life support, power plant, thrusters. It was included with HCS voice packs. I don't know how. I really wish I did. I do know that HCS has a special relationship with Frontier, so they get special access to stuff like that. But yeah, with this guy, target life support.
Locking on.
I mean, it's not super fast, but it can do it. Attack my target.
Weapons free. Engage the target.
Copy. Enemy sighted. To engage.
Never mind.
Hostile is down. Nothing else showing up on my scanner, Commander. All targets destroyed.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Yep. Come here, you. Never mind. Thank you, love.
Enemy is down.
Light fight in the distance. Engines. Attack my target.
Weapons free.
Point me at them, Commander. I'll do the rest.
Target shields online. Target shields offline.
Outstanding.
Enemy is down.
Definitely take a cheat sheet. Yeah, likewise. Like I said, this is why I've got Malix kind of clutched together with HCS. You know, if I'd been paying attention, would have actually shot that guy a little bit quicker.
Target destroyed. Searching for further contacts.
But no, this is what I wanted out of the Crusader. Kind of a party bus where I've got an NPC on board here, but I could have two friends off to the sides here. You know, and a good teaching ship, because this teaches fixed guns on the fighters really well. What HOTAS do you use? Frankenstein build. I've got CH Pro pedals. I've got a Thrustmaster, what was that? TCWS throttle. And I've got a Warthog base with a Verpil Mongoose T50 stick grip on it. So I am all over the place. Truex, welcome to VR. Welcome to the show. Excuse me. You are not here for the mining, sir. Attack my target. That is a bad place for me to be.
I hear you loud and clear. Moving to attack position.
Phenomenal.
Enemy is down. Nothing else showing up.
I want the crate at some point. Heck, I want to try all the ships at some point. Yeah. Can't run Elite without VR now. It really, it's amazing. I was showing it to Niao last night. She hadn't flown in VR before, and she was just, oh, she loved it. Budman, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits there. No, I have flown every ship in the game. Oh, look, one of those ships that I never want to fly again. Oh, you, sir, are not cleared for this area. 400 grand, I will take that with a smile. Yeah, start with the keelback so you can get past it fast. Good advice. Boop. Boop.
Target destroyed. Searching for further contacts.
Now, what are you doing over here? You're minding your own business being a miner. Alright, I can respect that. Pretty much, yeah. Every pirate FDL runs that same color scheme. It's very distinctive. Very, very something. What are you? Nah. Attack my target.
Acknowledged.
Balance.
Loud and clear. Moving to attack position.
Nope.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Nope. Set 2-1.
Hostile is down.
Any other light fights in the area? Doesn't look like it. I don't have Alex on board as the Kovas? Huh, I don't. I'll have to correct that later. Pirates have to shop at the same janky place that the paints... paints them like that, yeah. They keep going to the pay and spray. Iron-Hearted Spite. I'm gonna take a wild guess and, yep, attack my target.
Affirmative.
Copy. Enemy sighted.
Balance.
To engage.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
That's a bad time for your dandruff to wear out.
Phenomenal.
Enemy is eliminated, Commander.
Target shields offline.
Target destroyed. Searching for further contacts.
Target shields offline.
Outstanding.
Enemy is down.
Yeah, 50% DPS increase over the Taurus. And the Taurus was not exactly a low-powered ship. Hate it when a DBX goes bad, such a waste. Attack my target.
Eliminate the threat.
Order confirmed.
Guy Thunderbolt. That's a name with hair on its chest.
Target shields offline.
Bye-bye, guy.
Target destroyed. Searching for further contacts.
Paint your ship red, gives you a 5% boost speed increase. You know, I wouldn't put it past him to have orcs as the mechanics on some of these guys. Ray, I do lose the feedback on the rail. However, this thing just powers through it. I mean, how often are you going to hear me say, this thing doesn't have the same amount of finesse as the Taurus? That is a string of words that I do not believe has ever been put together in the English language before. but it makes up for it in brute force. Attack my target.
Weapons free.
I hear you loud and clear. Moving to attack position.
Target shields online.
Onikaji, this is a Crate Mark II. Oh yeah, plus fighters actually. So if I had friends on board, yeah, I mean basically I would have what? 3 large, 2 medium, and two mobile huge hardpoints. Howitzer, explosion guy, slab, beefcake, Greg. But yeah, how often do you think I get to say, well, it lacks the finesse of the Taurus, because the Taurus was basically a flying sledgehammer. This thing has out-sledgehammered the Taurus. I'm scared now. Somebody hold me. Attack my target.
Confirmed.
We put our faith in blast hard cheese. Does anybody remember playing Escape Velocity? It was on the Mac, and then they got Escape Velocity Nova for the PC. But yeah, they had all those names from Space Mutiny. They basically had a Space Mutiny name generator that you could use for your commander name. Yeah, $6 grand. Need to make a wall of shotguns with a Condor or a T10. Okay, Hank does not need to be held right now. In fact, he is currently... I wish I could show you my camera, but he is currently, as far as I can tell, curled up at my feet. Does anyone here remember the old DOS game Terminal Velocity? It sounds familiar, I just can't remember it. That is the sound of somebody getting shot. Just trying to figure out where.
Incoming mission critical message.
No. Big McLarge huge. Okay, some of the pirates I've taken out. I have taken out that guy. That was his name, that guy. Let's see here. Yesterday there was Plenty O Gun, I think, or something like Too Much Gun, or DACA Gun, or something. Estimated Profit, hello there. And then there was also the dread terrorist leader, Mr. Mittens. Oh yes. Mr. Mittens was a terrifying pirate. Okay, I'm not going to hit any rocks, don't look like. speaking of Diamondbacks going bad, looks like we got 3 more here. How am I liking the VR? Oh, I've loved VR in Elite. Oh, you are clean. Alright. DBX gone good. Recall the fighter.
Affirmative. Bring the fighter in now, sir.
May as well rearm.
Receiving telemetry. Return to the landing bay. Opening hatch.
Had assassination missions against Wedge Antilles. Ooh, tough target. You gotta roll 1 less defense die when he's shooting at you. And Mad Max himself. Nice. Yeah, how am I liking VR? Oh, I love it. I always have, but I've always been a little iffy about streaming it. Wasn't sure how people would respond. Seems to be a generally well accepted, though. So I may keep on doing it. Just gotta get a few things taken care of, a few things properly adjusted. Oh yeah, you have to let David Attenborough go. Yeah, I also had head alignment to work out. So for those that don't know, I had a had some nerve damage in my right eye. And I'm probably still leaning a little bit, but before it was like this. My head was at a constant 20 to 30 degree tilt to the left. Didn't think you usually did VR streaming. No, I usually don't. This is pretty much experimental for me. I had to figure out how to get chat aligned, and I'm still trying to figure out how to get maybe get my chat window from up here to maybe, you know, just center it. Not quite sure. Let's see here. What side of the planet are we on here? Nope, a lot of places out there in the galaxy, but I still got a soft spot for Glidden Enterprise. It's home. Use the gravity brake to get myself aligned properly. You're going long range to keep needing passing things from neutron. Yeah. Could I do it with Aaron Duran? I've tried that, and so far I haven't had any luck in properly getting the neutron plotter to work with VR. Find me a parking spot.
Confirmed.
Pad left, 37.
9 o'clock mid.
That's one of the reasons that I've actually not been flying too much in VR. Well, there's a lot of reasons I haven't been flying in VR, but I really do want to rectify that. But my Beagle Point run, that had to be done in pancake space. Finally, proper landing. Welcome to Narvert. You probably need a tetanus shot just looking at it. How much money we make here? 1.4 million? Not too terrible. Let's see what we got here for... Not to mention all these other bounties from the local area. Hell, there's $500,000 there from Social Hip 5881. 200 grand there, roughly. 220 there, unpie. Yeah, the 1.4 million was...
Hey, best buddy!
Oh, it's you.
Only part of it. Estimated profit, thank you so much for the resub. 2 months in a row. Thank you so much. Yeah, first you need 4 diodes. I have a paste command in voice attack. Copying anything, no idea how I do that. Yeah, I was seeing something that Malik did with, how he could decode the Eagle Eye stations. So I'm wondering if you could take a text file and input every stop on that route. Oop, yeah, it'd be my microphone. Take a text file and input every single step of the route, every neutron star, and then have it decrement as you go. That's possible? I have to ask about that. Do you use every stop on the Hurt Highway? No, if you mean the neutron plotter, I'm pretty freeform. Because the neutron plotter doesn't give me gas stops. And with the Bifrost, I've got a 80 light year jump range on that thing when I need it. So, let's see. So no, I go very freeform. If you see me kind of there's the cable going down my side there. Nothing there too interesting. Now you two are interesting. Two Pirate Lords and Hip 5881. Any others I can pull up here? Non-wing. I don't feel comfortable enough in this thing yet to go after a wing assassination. Yet. I'll take that. Anybody else? Doesn't look like it. Nope.
Storing note. Noted.
Thank you, Eddie. I don't know what I just stored there, but thank you. My Explorer Conda, if there aren't scoopable stars off in the same system in the neutron star, I need to go off route to find fuel every 4 jumps. Yeah, that's the same problem I run into with the route plotter. Got to do more before the sun runs away. Maybe I get to fly later this evening. Sounds good, Budman, and if you're around, I will... Well, if you're around, hopefully I'll be around. Alright, let's go to 5881. I'm sure they aren't tired of me draining their resources yet.
In the interest of smooth traffic flow within the docking bay, we request that pilots avoid blocking access to docking pads.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Well, if I get out of the airlock faster, I don't have to worry about oncoming traffic. Life hack tip. Also, flights that are timed for 35 miles an hour are also timed for 70. Yeah, Hip 5881. Anybody that's... So for those that don't know, we just basically drain that system dry anytime we need to go on a cash run.
Adjusting for jump.
We wing up, do the trade missions, get the gold, and boom.
Friendship drive now engaged.
We have actually drained every star system of gold, silver, what other stuff?
Scanning for anomalies. None detected.
Bunch of mechanical stuff. We have drained the system, every system like a 60 light year sphere dry. Well, there's our first customer.
Incoming mission critical message.
Yep, they're rolling around on us now. There we
Identifying
go.
Threat. Awaiting orders.
Target power plant.
Target.
Attack my target.
Tell me what to do.
Acknowledged.
Point me at the commander. I'll do the rest. Redirect your fire at the enemy, Commander. I'm not here for target practice. Enemy is eliminated, Commander.
Compound shielding. I'll take it. Recall the fighter.
Affirmative. Bring the fighter in now, sir.
Receiving telemetry. Stand by. Door opening.
One of my favorite friendly fire quotes is, if you want to destroy the ship, go ahead. Yeah, it's my dollar. The systems have recovered slightly. Oh, glad to hear it. Time to go on another beer run, then.
Systems confirmed. Docking was successful.
When hand washing dishes, don't forget that you have a mandolin in the bottom. That sounds like there's a story involved right there. All the explosions look nicer since last Thursday's tick. It's very satisfying, isn't it? Alright, where are we going now? Looks like they're both at 3A. But Ray, did you see that? I mean, that Corvette fired off its shield cell bank, and this thing just, like, yeah, and, so, therefore. This thing just, I'm a little terrified by the amount of brute force this thing's got. Just me, or is the clipper a really intense candle? Because when I get close to a star, it bursts into flames. Roman candle. Fly a T7, an unmodified... Ah, there we are. The Gorgon. An unmodified T7. Oh god, those things. The heat issues on them, it's... frustrating. Warp Hammer. And yes, he is locked onto me. He's making a beeline for me. Now let's give him a target. Sanson, what's the DPS on this thing? Off the top of my head, I want to say around 1400. Exclamation point ships. You'll get the build to it from well, EDSM to Coriolis to a few good men with
targeting
Kevin Bacon.
Nearest hostile. Awaiting orders.
Okay,
Target
powering
power
up the
plant.
SLF. Stand by, Commander.
Attack my target.
Lock target. Engaging target.
Ready awaiting commander. Order confirmed. Engaging target.
Come here, you.
Enemy is down. That's the last of them. All buildings destroyed.
Recall the fighter.
I read you. Bringing the fighter in immediately.
Receiving telemetry. Stand by.
Oh, he got
Door
demoed,
open.
all right. Nope, don't need any of you.
Retrieval process completed, Commander.
I'm thinking of renaming the ship. I mean, Shockwave is good. I'm wondering if I can do better. I mean, I think if Shockwave doesn't really work with shotguns, does it? I suppose it does. I'm probably overthinking it. Let's go blow more stuff up. Time.
13:32.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Not you. Well, kinda sorta you. It all gets confusing with overlapping voice profiles. Shotwave. Maybe. Oh lord, that reminds me of the old, well, not that old. The E-Hobby Insecticon set that they came out with for Transformers a while back. Who thought it would be a good idea to name a Transformer Shot Hole? I mean, I understand what a shot hole is, but it just lends itself to way too much mockery and memeing. It's like how they also released a Blitzwing repaint named Overcharge for like 3 times original price. Oh, what was the one shotgun from Borderlands that shot in a wave? Oh. I know the one you're talking about, I just can't remember it right now. I guess there was the tidal wave. Was that it? Can't even remember. With frag cannons, shockwave seems appropriate. I guess, unless you specifically want to reference a transformer. Shockwave had total control over the EM spectrum, which is why I was kind of thinking something with, you know, like multiple effects on lasers or something. But he was also very good at just blasting things, so that also works. TK's Wave, that's the one. TK Baja. Really optimistic guy. Oh, his echo logs in Borderlands 2. Oh, nothing can go wrong. Next entry. Well, Skags ate my wife and blinded me. Greased up death ship. We'll put a pin in that one for later. Thought you were speaking to me for a moment there, Terlock. No, then I realized you were quoting. Alright, we're in the proper place. Ah, TK's wave is Borderlands, Tidal Wave is Borderlands 2. Alright. Weapons fire detected, threat level 1. Well, you're on your own, buddy. Charles, AFTA, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Pull up a seat around the crazy. It keeps us warm at night. Just testing out a very silly build right now. At some point I should probably get the rest of my Imperial ranking just for, you know, Imperial ranking, you know, just for completionist. Mr. Torg, high five, Flexington, and yes, he is awesome. And I've got a few Torg voice quotes on the sounds. Just type in exclamation point sounds, and there's a few in there. Noodlecom Prodigy. You're lucky I can't actually find the keyboard to type. You really are. Ah, now, where is our friend?
More killing! More violence!
I should get googly eyes. I probably will. For right now, I'm going to drop down and see if I can't reset this instance. Unless, of course... Let's see here, what? Fabries. Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Okay. So where is my next target at? What if there was a Hank in the Moocam? That would be adorable. Let's double check one more time. Yep, back to Narvert. That might be why. It looks like I have to make contact with somebody back in Narvert. VR on the Galaxy map is a pain. You are correct. It's, that's why I've got a lot of voice commands set up for it, and I've tried to get my get my HOTAS set up to actually... In fact, I use my foot pedals, too. Yeah, it's not a pain in the ass if you don't use the mouse.
Systems are at optimal levels. Readying for exit now.
Alright, where is my contact? Right there. Don't panic, been sent to find you. Well, that's great. Where the hell are you? Common bug with assassin missions, they'll say you have more things to kill, but really you don't. No, I had to head back here and find my, find a contact who will then help me along my way. Right there. There's my target. Yeah, they gotta drop down first before I can get the low wake, but there's my person of interest. You gonna drop or not? There you go. Is there a neutron star observed being born recently? I want to say there was. Either a neutron star or straight up black hole. Actually, it may have been two neutron stars colliding into a black hole. That's how they were able to get the gravitational wave observations. Well, fortunately, Sanson, I mean, it's not the worst of the time sinks, and it, you know, to me, it's not as big a time sink as, you know, other stuff, so this one feels more, dare I say, immersive.
Mission critical message.
Alright, where are they? Menaratunumu. No. Menaratunu. There we go. Menaratunu.
Vectors.
Yeah, we spot supernovas in our scopes all the time, but this was something a little different. That's why I want to say it was the colliding neutrons, which must have been a hell of a
Scanning
move.
for anomalies. Not.
Scan the system.
Scanning for information.
Incoming mission critical message.
Where are you at? Nice dense hugs. Hank, don't think I can't hear you. I may not be able to see you, but I can hear you getting up to trouble. Leave your sister alone. So Hank moved away from my feet and decided that he wanted the bed that Yuki was laying in. And I know Yuki was laying in it because suddenly there was a very Yuki-shaped growl coming from my right. Cats. I love them, but... oh, there are times. And again, you can't see me rolling my eyes, but if I were rolling them any harder, I'd be able to inspect the back of my eye sockets. Terralock, got a bounce, working the like. Happy hunting, thank you so much. Thanks for popping by, and yeah, I'll talk to you later, hopefully. Time.
13:46.
What about Beetlejuice? Any news with that? No. As far as we know, it's still merrily burning away. Burning down to the iron phase. Hasn't gone kaboom just yet. It'd be nice when it does. That'd be kind of nifty. Speaking of, let's see if we can't make it out here. A little harder to do in VR because I don't have quite the same... It's not as crisp. I've got a little bit of screen door effect, but I know that's the Pleiades. I think that's California Nebula. Obviously, that's the Orion Molecular Cloud Complex over there, which I think makes Betelgeuse right there. Galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
Let's find out. I was totally off. It is this big boy over here, 476 light years away. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. It's going to go kaboom, and if it hasn't gone kaboom just yet, that just increases the odds that it will soon. Yeah, in the next 1,000 years. I've heard next 10,000, but the same principle applies. There should be a target around here now. Droopy, good afternoon. How you doing? I need more people flying along in this thing. Get a little party bus going. I can record that and just all the silliness we get up to. What's everybody's favorite ship launch fighter to use?
Mission objective detected.
Hello. Mission target. Threat level 4. Well, we may have an actual fight here. Well, I think it's gonna go supernova.
Awaiting further instructions.
Wilco, Commander. Let's deploy this fighter.
Target power plant.
Fighter is online.
Attack my
Ready for
target.
action.
Lock target. Weapons free. Engage the target.
Point me at it, Commander. I'll do the rest.
a distress signal.
Nothing really good here. High density, that's grade 3. Refined. Fixed beam Taipan, yeah. It's kind of what I've been going for myself, but I also love the Condor with the multi-cannons. TIE Defender is fun, though I gotta say I've always had a soft spot for the TIE Interceptor. A little bit more pure as a starfighter. Whatever that means. Mostly I think it was just bragging rights. Recall the fighter.
Affirmative. Bringing the fighter in now, sir.
Receiving telemetry. Recalling fighter. Door opening.
What do you mean, no, you can't do that?
Systems confirmed. Docking is successful.
HUD on the Condor feels off. Well, the Condor just generally feels a little bit twitchier. I have no idea why. Just...
Course adjustment.
Suddenly I'm really tired, but I don't want to go to bed. Well, again, speaking as somebody from Iowa, there's always meth. That'll keep you from going to bed.
Temperatures are at an acceptable level.
Editor's note. Mr. Moo does not recommend you take meth. Especially with allergy season. It was so bad in Iowa this year, the tweakers were turning it back into Sudafed. Asticon, hello there! And yes, that's a Mr. Me. Moo. Mr. Me Moo. Mr. Emu? That's somebody else. How you doing? Yep, Moo Twitch guidelines. There you go. Meth and coffee are not the same thing. Believe me, having seen coffee addicts and meth addicts. Coffee addicts are a little bit more fanatical. That's true, Howling Mad Dog. Alright, let's crank up the throttle so we can get past the gravity step here. Why did the mention of meth get chat going? I don't know, you might be mistaken. Thank God Ghost isn't in here today. Find me a parking spot.
On it.
Pad 33.
2 o'clock VAR.
Hey Palps, how you doing?
Frameshift charge detected.
Gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
I knew a guy who was so fixated on coffee. Dazzy Star, HTC. I think the description of the channel should say Vive right now. I knew somebody so fixated with coffee as, you know, one, he could grind his coffee beans with his teeth. 2, his birthday was a national holiday in Colombia. And 3, I'm pretty sure Juan Valdez named his donkey after the guy. Excuse me. Let's see here. What do I need? I need cash. I like cash. Getting broke. I'm only down to 0.7 billion credits. Alright. I wanted to make sure I could make sure I had the microphone turned back on. Almost enough for a 5 square foot apartment in Seoul. Yeah, but have you seen the size of the closet? I'll kill some things in the Haz-Res, then take a nap. Sounds good. Frank is a little busy right now. I'm sure Frank will be back sometime soon. Silas, okay. Pirate Lord, 1 million credits. Why just 1 million credits? What? Silas, what have you got me doing here, buddy? You're killing me here. You're killing me. $300 grand there. You know, we got to go back to HIP 5881 just to get that money. A million credits. Well, that's good enough for a beer run, I guess. Make sure I don't actually, you know, spill this out over my soundboard. That would just be embarrassing and tragic. And expensive. Oh yeah, expensive. Anybody else in 5881 while I'm here? Anybody else worth it in 5881 while I'm here? Techie. Eh, why not? Alright, anybody else? Going once. Going twice. Alright. Don't snort it this time. Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah. For those that don't know, I should have the link up somewhere. Bad deal with a, Oh, how'd that go? Snorted Dr. Pepper. Yeah, that will wake you up in a hurry. I'm not gonna lie. My chat reveling and making me miserable since, well, since forever. Gear up.
Landing module retracted.
United Airlines flies out to Glidden. I know, I've landed their way.
Frameshift now engaged. Temperatures are at an acceptable level.
Mission critical message.
Okay, I need to get to Clary. Ah, well, there's my friend. That explains so many things we've seen. Yeah, including some aggressive reaccommodations. You know, this may be both of them coming in on me.
Identifying threat. Awaiting orders.
Roger
Target
that.
power
Fighter's
plant.
Going live.
Scanning now.
Attack my target.
Fighter is ready. Just tell me what to do.
Eliminate the threat.
Copy. Enemy sighted. Moving to engage.
Engines. Come here, Bill. Well, that first salvo definitely did something to him.
Commander, move to intercept.
Oh, bye, Bill. Oh, wait, not dead. Oh, yep, dead.
Enemy is eliminated, Commander.
Recall the
Nothing else
fighter.
showing up on my scanner, Commander. All targets destroyed. Automated retrieval initiated, Commander.
Receiving telemetry. Recalling crew. Door opening.
Alright, well, where's our next one? Techie, where do I need to go? Yeah, that's sending me to the Thadidic system. Well, I'm gonna go catch this, cash in these bounties quick. Then I'll head to Thadidic.
Fighter successfully docked, Commander. Let's get out of here.
You know those nightmares where you're trying to fight or you're trying to run away from something and you can barely move? But it still seems like, you know, whatever's chasing you can't catch up with you either because, you know, it's like turbo slow. That's Sanson's ship. Did I already walk around the cockpit? No, I didn't. I don't have much room to get up and walk around with this current VR setup. This is pretty much a sit-down VR setup right now. Hank, what in the Hank are you doing? It is pretty much a sit-down VR setup for the immediate future. Wait a minute, you're wanted. I mean, you're a novice, so I'm not that interested, but... It's not fair, my ship doesn't have to catch up, just my pellets. Dude, you've got so much armor on your ship, even your ammunition is slow. You have figured out a way to armor bullets. I have seen your hull numbers. You've figured out how to turn your ammo bins into extra armor. You have a chieftain that has the flight profile of a Type 9. I don't know how you accomplished it. It's a hell of a thing, but let's be honest here, man. Imagine that build philosophy on a Corvette or a Conda. You see, the problem is that it would have such a mass, such a level of mass, that it would actually pull the lasers into the hull. Much akin to a black hole or a neutron star. Does it have shields? Yes, it has shields too. I'd like to try it on Norca. That'd be a torpedo. You're not wrong. Falcon to Lacey, Kilo, Yankee, Lima, request docking clearance. Request docking clearance. Find me a parking spot. Alright, let's try this again. Authorization code. Shut up and do what the hell I tell you to do. Find me a parking spot.
Initiating.
That's better. Pad left, 26.
7 o'clock immediate.
Gear down.
Gear down. Crew's gone on strike, you know? I don't think you're wrong. Yeah, bedtime would be a good idea there. Crew command roster. Crewman Eli.
Yes, sir.
All stations.
Yes, Your Eminence.
That is all.
Acknowledged. What do you want to do today?
Trade dividends? How long have I had those walking around? Alright, let's hit the Didic. Narvert 5's gravity won't let me go. Try pointing up and pointing the fiery part of your ship towards the ground. Gear up.
Retracting landing module.
I always talk about my chief builds. What about my 43 Lightyear T9? Okay, you have a very impressive T9 for jump range. However, the number of times I have heard on chat, oh no you don't, oh no you don't, shit, 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 boom, damn it, I'm back at the station. Damn near verbatim. Let's be honest. I mean, yes, you've got good jump range, and it can explode at the drop of a hat. I've got that in an 80 light year jump Aconda.
Key systems are
Ooh, you've built a ship that explodes. Yeah, they've been working on that for a long time. It's not exactly innovative. Alright, where's my friend? Brash Trell, the Didic system. Oh, I'm here. I've seen a T9 destroy a lance before and hold its own against a Aconda. That's true. They can do that. And an all-frag T10. Well, suddenly I'm having thoughts. Not good ones, mind you, just, you know, thoughts. Rash, is that you? Hey. Now, what about you, Namos? Competent. Wanted. Pull over, sir.
Hull integrity compromised.
Stop in the name of Silas? I guess.
Scan detected.
What treats do you carry?
Under attack.
Oh, so unwise.
Oh, I was supposed to be impressed. Ah, I see. Well, bravo. Yes, very impressive. Excellent, superb. Carry on with that.
Target destroyed.
Lose a couple T9s a night and still make profit. Also words one does not usually hear. Still impressive. Alright, let's go find my friend again, because I kind of lost him in the shuffle there. Hopefully I didn't just screw myself over by doing that. Brash Trell. He's got to be around here somewhere, right? Right? theoretically, maybe, question mark. Possibly. Can't hurt, might help. Yeah, I'll just reset the system, the entire system. This is another one of those where I gotta go talk to a contact. Which means when I interdicted that Python, because I saw the contact, probably screwed up the entire instance. So I'm just going to jump back, reset things nice and happy, and get my contact, and get paid.
Confirming exit point to
Shouldn't dropping to real space be enough for an instance reset? You would think. I've seen sometimes where it doesn't, though. Besides, it's only 6 light years, so what's the worst that can happen? Don't answer. I've seen the worst that can happen.
Jumping to the next system. Interstellar travel mode engaging now. Scanning for anomalies. None detected.
Alright, Brash, where you at? There you go. The vicious shark. Important information for you. Fine, drop down then so I can actually lock onto you, damn it. Yes, like that, thank you. Just gotta ask nicely. Oh, hell, Sanson, sorry to hear that. Rescheduling time. And then some. I should really check and see if we're at war, too. One of those important things that one as a, as the leader of an interstellar faction, one should probably be more up to date on.
Incoming mission critical message.
It'll take care of itself. Dudagara and Wongarateri, I believe they may both be Space Australia. I was a week early for an appointment once. Things were not going well. Oh. Yeah, I've done that too. No, I'm supposed to be here on the 10th. Sir, this says September 10th, not October 10th.
Key systems are at optimal levels. Readying for exit. Now.
Right.
Incoming mission critical message.
Well, flip September and October, you know what I mean. Where's my friend at? Dudagara A5. Need to have plausible deniability as our leader. I need to look no further than for plausible deniability than Silas Grimes. What did you know? When did you know it? Pff, I don't know. Silas tells me to go take somebody out. Then he goes, oops, my bad. Silas is the perfect fall guy. Ambitious, but an idiot. I mean, who else? What was it Silas wanted the other day? He wanted, like, 40 tons of landmines, narcotics, and Imperial slaves? Or no, just slaves. Silas, you do realize that we're, like, an independent democracy, right? Buddy? If you gotta talk, man, if you gotta, you know, get something off your chest, just let us know. Silas is actually an evil genius. He just makes it look like he's a moron. See, my theory is... my theory for Silas is he was actually setting himself up to be the warlord of Narford. He was gonna have a cushy job here. He was gonna turn it into an anarchy system. He had it all lined up, had his buddies lined up around the block twice. This was going to be perfect. Circle of life. You got the extraction, you got the refining, you got the pirates. Perfect. Beautiful. And then we rolled in. And suddenly he finds himself as a mid-level planetary manager. And he's never quite forgiven us. Or maybe he has, but he's still trying to do some stuff a little shady under the table. Tooth. You know what? Nope, never mind. I was gonna see whether that was my target or not. And then a bunch of lawful good paladins moved in. Well, that's really stretching the definition of lawful good, let's be honest. We're lawful... chaotic... How did Mal Reynolds put it? Mercy is the mark of a great man. Stab. Guess I'm just a good man. Stab. I'm alright. Yeah, let's keep lawful good on the business cards just in case. I guess. We need to get away from this planet a little bit is what we need.
Detected.
Ask and ye shall receive. What do we got here? Threat level 2.
Awaiting further instructions.
Hey, Techie. You pissed off a few people.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Frame shift charge detected.
Bye, Techie.
Incoming mission critical message.
Surprised we've not seen many Browncoat references in game or on player names.
We're picking up a distress signal.
He never got a shot off. That's insurance fraud. How do you have those weapons engineered? Okay, so exclamation point ships will give you the detailed build, but the shorten. This thing's being drawn into the planet. The quick and dirty version is 3 large gimbaled frag cannons running overcharged 5, and all 3 are running screening shells. 1 Class 2 gimbaled frag cannon running overcharged 5 and corrosive, and 1 Class 2 plasma accelerator running grade 5 efficient and dispersal field. Yeah, it makes things go away in a hurry. Which means it gets me paid in a hurry. Right. Let's do... Hit it. Yeah, the DPS on this thing is sitting right around 1300. This is a less subtle version of my Chieftain. My Chieftain is a lot more survivable, though, I will say that. This trades survivability for straight-up hurt.
Key systems are at optimal levels, readying for exit.
And if I can find a decent... another decent assassination mission. Well, I guess I could just haul some data around and wait for the inevitable Anaconda strike. The Anaconda parade to show up. Let's see here. TRL, rails, dual shocks. Do you like heat? That's a lot of heat. But those shock cannons, they run out of ammo faster than these frags. And these frags are not exactly easy on the ammo bin. Dear FDev. Well, I guess there's a reason for that, and that's because those shocks hit so damn hard. I wanted to like shock cannons, I really did, but I just couldn't get past the somewhat tiny ammo bin. And the fact that I need Guardian mats to reload the ammo, last I remembered. Oh yeah, I was running 5 shocks. I think I actually had... I was running 3 large and 2 medium shocks on this thing for a while. I think that's why I called it the Shockwave originally. Like, pew, 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 pew. Click, click, click. Mother... Yeah. So I had to revise my strategy a wee bit. Falcon to Lacey, Kilo, Yankee, Lima, request docking clearance.
Initiating.
Access granted. Adjust heading for approach to pad 08.
Gear down.
Gear down.
We may overshoot this one slightly. Really? One of these days, I will have a perfect landing. Today is not that day. You guys smell something burning? Insulation, reactors, armor plating. All right, Silas. How badly did you screw this one up? Let's see here. 44,000 light seconds. How about not? 1,600 light seconds. I can do that. That's better. That's better. Harangue! I already know that's going to be... Yep, 212,000 light seconds. How about an IOU for that one? 26 light seconds. Planetary landing. I'll take that. Security firmware patch. Ooh, or I can be paid in limpets. Silas, you really, really are crap at this, aren't you? And the bad ideas continue. T10 shock cannons. I want to look away at the same time. I'm curious. Gear up.
Landing gear up.
Let's see if we get lucky and anybody comes try to kill us.
You have left the no-fire zone. Flight control out.
Leaving system.
Paid in limpets, yeah. Oh, that's not the worst. Sometimes Silas will try to pay you in bio-waste.
All systems check out. No unusual activity.
Incoming mission critical message.
Woohoo! Oh. Boo. Time bonus. Just watch an AI Sidewinder slaughter a federal assault ship. Yeah, it can happen. I've seen it happen before. But no, Silas will actually offer to pay you in bio-waste. It was literally a shit job. Most insulting I've ever been offered was algae. You're lucky. Oh, you're lucky. Algae, at least you can make something useful out of. Bio-waste, I mean, the most you do with that is you take it from one place, you pick it up off the ground in one place, and you put it back on the ground someplace else. There are many things I do not mind being paid in. Getting paid 40 tons of whiskey. I can do that. Getting paid in 80 tons of beer. You should see my storeroom back at the station. Biowaste pops up from time to time, usually places with literally nothing else but colonies. You need to offer the really tough-looking commander something. We have hydrogen and poo. Son, you might want to start running. Hydrogen poo, congratulations, you've just bought yourself 5 seconds head start. And I'm starting on 3. There's only so many ways you can polish that. I always try to think of why the rewards are being offered. Oh yeah. Who is it? Which engineer is it? She runs the company Demolition Unlimited. Out of an anarchy system. There are stories to be told from that place. Gear down. It's like how my good friend Commander Bourgeois Stalker, his brother for a while lived in an apartment building next to a guy by the name of Dynamite Pete. And yes, he was deaf. And yes, he did walk a little funny. Well, it's 185 grand, not the worst thing in the world. Just not the best thing in the world. Galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
Alright, where's my next mission at? Liz Ryder, okay. I think you're right. Yeah. You're up.
Landing gear retract.
Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Well, real easy way to load. Mines and missiles, yeah. Eurybia, yep. She's the one. Demolition Unlimited.
Jumping to next system. Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by.
And nobody here to kill me either. I feel somewhat ripped off. Can we have a voice line that just says damn it over and over again? I think I can find that from the engineer, yeah. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Also, I think exclamation point Yosemite. I think that's the sound effect I got that also applies. Apparently not. What's that voice command I had then? I have to look back in the sounds. Maybe Yosemite Sam? Anyway. Now I know that exclamation point scream is also a proper a proper substitute for just saying damn it over and over again. What's the gravity here? Low. Alright. Unknown? How can you be unknown? Never mind. Currently sitting in the dark with sunglasses because photosensitivity. I've had days like that. Is this a... Thanks again, Moo. Wait, what did I do? Find me a parking spot.
Docking request initiated.
Gear down.
Lowering landing.
Oh, I got you sick. Look, you can't trace that back to me. I said I wanted... I prayed to punch people over an internet connection, not get them sick over an internet connection. Huh. Perfect landing. My digitally transferable flu. Look, you can't pin that on me. Careful who you side with. Well, that's easy. Who's got the most money? Assassinate deserters? No. I got some principles. Computer Al. That's just funny. Disable the comms array power grid. I bet I could pull this off. This pays a little bit more. Let's see, just a second here. Now I'm curious. Nope, that's not the one either. Damn it. Well, I'll just figure it out later. I'm always hesitant in getting involved in other factions' wars. Well, the nice thing is they're so busy pointing fingers and guns at each other that I can kind of slip through the cracks. RFC 8295 method, transferring illness over TCP/IP.
Ship released. Make way for oncoming traffic.
Okay. Well, let's see how much trouble we can get into with this.
Flight path is clear. Flight control signing off.
Flaw bod. Only thing below is a tip jar. Shameless. Thought I had better stuff set up there. My bad. Take a look at that. Oh. You see, the problem is, I'm both an idiot and disorganized. Try to go back to the station, tried to go through the space between the rings, but nope. Trolltastic ring shows up like a ghost. Doh. Which planet? And wait, are you... Obviously you were still awake. I thought you were going to bed like an hour ago. Harvard 4.
Hyperspace velocity reach. All systems check out. No unusual activity.
Answer yes.
Yes. Oh, son of a... Yep, should have seen that one coming. So, what's everybody got planned for the rest of the week? Because, we got a little bit of a flight ahead of us. And a complete idiot. No, there's some parts missing. Just a half-wit like the rest of us. There's an interdiction going on behind me. Still like 15 Cly from the bubble. Are you making your way... You're making your way back, right? You're not coming in, you're heading back. Or, you're not heading out, you were coming back, yes? Words are important. Words have meaning. Learn them. On the Colonia Highway now, on Gotcha. That is a... For some reason, that is just a long-ass trip. I've flown to Colonia, what? Twice now? 3 times? 3 times. And for some reason, there are a lot of other routes where you can cover that same amount of distance a whole lot faster. I mean, I made it to Sag A in, what, 4 hours, I think? It being 22,000 light years away probably has something to do with it taking a long time. Yes. Yeah, and I know that, well, I know that's not just the euphoria of getting there wearing off. The motto of the original Distant Worlds campaign was, Beagle Point is the halfway mark. That is a good way to deflate all of your sense of wonder at the universe. That's why, if I ever attempt to climb Mount Everest, I'm bringing a toboggan with me. I don't know if I'll survive the attempted descent, but I'll have fun doing it. Do I have a detailed scanner on this? Not that it matters, but... Nope, just a discovery scanner. No, mate. No big. Sled with a parachute. Now you see, that's just crazy talk. That makes too much sense. Can't have that. Hang glider. Not enough air. Well, take that back. Maybe too much wind. Although a sled with a hang glider. Yes. Excuse me. You know, hopefully I pull this off in the first shot, because I'm going to look really stupid trying to fly 30-some thousand light seconds just to get blown out of the sky. Oh, the Zorb! I know what you're talking about there. The problem is the air pressure difference, because, you know, starting at the top of Everest with a fully inflated one of those things, and getting to the bottom, that's going to start deflating itself. And so eventually you're going to hit a very sharp rock, and you no longer have a giant bouncy inflatable ball. You've just basically wrapped yourself in your own body bag for easy identification and recovery. You've just vacuum sealed your own dumb corpse. Okay. Oh, it's large and it's high security. Beautiful. Set 1-2. A sense of convenience would be appreciated by all involved. Well, at least with the search and recovery crews. There is in no possible way that this can go bad, right? Fuel depot power grid. Oh, let's see just if, let's see how big a check my ego's just written. What are the shockwave shields like? Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Yes, they are, yes. Large and high security. Perfect.
Warning. You have entered a trespass zone.
Oh, Jeebus. Multiple things.
Under attack. Incoming mission critical message. Bounty incurred.
Yeah, I bet. Oh. Did I already get it? Let's try. Ah! Problem solved.
Trespass zone cleared. Under attack.
Looks like I only just had to take out one of them. Just as planned. No problem. All skill. No luck. So much safer than an SRV. It's really true. Engines. Also, so much easier now that you can actually target the location instead of just carpet bombing with missiles. Very handy.
Adjusting for jump. Interstellar velocity at maximum. Key systems are at optimal levels, ready for exit.
And that's why I get involved in other people's wars. The pay is amazing. Fly around, see new places, meet new people, blow a lot of things up. Really, I am a mercenary at heart. Had to pop over to a crazy streamer on the final leg of an exploration trip. Neat, where are they going? And how crazy are we talking here? Like dive into a war zone blind, or... Well, as somebody was saying, the odds of winning the Mega Millions lottery is the equivalent of being attacked by a grizzly bear and a polar bear on the same day, at the same time. And my response is, I'm going to the zoo with a suit made of meat. Challenge accepted. Goes into crime and punishment side. Kill a commander. Low bounty. Destroy some power supply. Basically seal the fate of maybe hundreds. And same or lower bounty. Well, to be fair, that was just the fuel depot, so I turned off the pumps for a little bit. Oh, they're coming from Saghay and Aside. Well, yay. That is a level. That is a level of dedication that, while I do not have, I will salute. Captain speaking. Be suspending drink service because he's about to go and have them all. A little far on that approach, yeah, but I made it. That's the important part.
Okay.
So we made a little bit of money, took out some bad people, inconvenienced some maybe good people, possibly. Ish. Hauled some data. Engineered the hell out of a ship. And the most important part is we made a lot of money doing it. And after all that engineering, remember, it truly is better to give than to receive.
Landing complete. Touching ground. There is a state of uprising in the system. Be careful who you side with.
200 credits in fuel, 200 credits in ammunition. Yeah, pretty successful day. I am happy with this. And the payoff was what, 1.7 million? Yeah, 1.75 almost. So actually, who are our enemies here? That would be the, Wulpa Union Party. And you guys are the... Oh yeah, you guys are the crime family. Whoops. Okay, so maybe we did a little bit of crime here. We got a lot of bounties. Oh, on that note, let me get yourself taken care of here. Just one second. On that note, I think we'll call it here for the day because, well, this looks like a good place to wrap it up. Yeah, it's all in perspective. There you go. Oh, this was good. This was a good day. Oh, thank you all for coming out. What do you think of the VR? Let me know. Should I keep doing this? Should I go back to 2D mode? Mix it up, a little bit of both, depending on days? What sounds good? What looks... You know, what's a good way of doing this? Let me know. I mean, ding me on the Discord, ! Discord if you're not a member of the Discord. Good place to go. Astacon gives a thumbs up. Excellent. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Maybe I need to start looking back into contacts. I prefer VR. It's fun, but I'm not sure how much the moving my head around is affecting viewers. Yeah, I'm trying to keep viewer comfort in mind, too. Let's see here. Other than that, I think we're good. Ray thinks mixing it up might be good. Loved mixing it up would be great. All right. So I'm hearing mostly, you know, in favor. This is good. I'm glad I wasn't giving anybody motion sickness, so, you know, excellent. Who all are we going to bother now? That is our next major question here. Let's see here. It wasn't hard to watch or anything like that? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. You know what? Let's see here. Looks like Levangi is on, so let's go... let's go bother him for a little bit. Run that. Do I want chill or something else? I mean, since I can, you know, I have my chat window up there, that's pretty good. That helps out a lot. But, yeah, we're going to call it here for today. I will be back tomorrow. Usual time, usual place. Fly safe, everybody. If you can't fly safe, fly dangerous. If you can't fly safe or fly dangerous, planetary assault might be something you want to research first. Take care, everybody. See you tomorrow, and let's go over and say hi to Levangi fan. Take care, everybody, and yeah, see you all out in the deep dark. Catch you later.